what kind of cursed ass? I didn't even press my keyboard, bro. I pressed my stream deck, which is not connected to YouTube, and playing and pausing. What the F? See? It's already getting too crazy for me and that, bro. Yo, people. Njies in the building. I don't know what the hell just happened there, bro. Shout out to Sherm. He's the one that requested this one or whatever and that. I'm sorry. I have a Gambia channel. Them man are beefing over in them sides and that, bro. Man was doing like, what do you call it? Seeing who won and that, bro. Lyrical ability, different categories. So my head ain't even in the right place right now and that, fam. Them man are going crazy. So I'm a bit all over the place or whatever. But we're here though. Sherm requested this one right here. He requested it twice. So I was like, yo, I want to react to some Bone Thugs again and that, because I haven't reacted to a tune in a few days or whatever, you know what I mean? I was feeling a little bit thuggish or whatever. And then I saw him actually request this twice or whatever. So I thought, you know what? Let's check this one out. All original. Take it back a little bit.
That the nigga dig that. I'm still thuggin' with the rappers, motherfuckers in Mississippi, and the nigga with the hobby still chillin' like that. Ain't you scared of a nigga that's trying to jack your famous snatcher? No, I really wish a nigga would try to wanna take what's mine. Cause I got an AK-47 shooting trail times. You didn't think I would have found out what they say, oh my, but check it out though. I done made it.
Yo, this is what I'm saying and that, bruv. You see the guys that are on the streets, bruv, the boxers, bruv, just guys that are in quote-unquote violent places and spaces, whether it's controlled or uncontrolled and that, bro. I'm like, yeah, you guys love this ish, man. Like, yeah, you guys, bro, I don't know. It's like the quietness scares them, bro. I'm telling you, it's like the quietness scares them. It's like it's too quiet. It's like people get comfortable in the chaos, basically, and that, man. You get what I'm trying to say? So man be saying, oh yeah, I don't want to kill anymore and I don't want to do this anymore and da. But really, see, you love it, man. You get me? You're waiting for someone to test you and that, man. You get what I'm trying to say? So man, the new Beretta that you just got the other day and that you just copped. You get me? Chat to them, man.
I really wish a nigga would try to wanna take what's mine. Cause I got an AK-47 shooting trail times. You didn't think I would have found out what they say, oh my, but check it out though. I done made it up money that I make up a lot of weapons, y'all. And I made the trigger, I'm a weed, stay hot, nigga. So paranoia is a fact. When a nigga wanna act up, nigga figure I'm cool. Check it out though. I done made it up money that I make up a lot of weapons, y'all. And I made the trigger, I'm a weed, stay hot, nigga. So paranoia is a fact. When a nigga wanna act up, nigga figure I'm quad. Then they look at my size, and they figure they can try me like a motherfucker won't swing back or something. Or even put a nine on my jacket and start dumping, fuck them.
What did I just say in that, bro? The quietness gets too scary. You get lost in that ish, bro. Because in the quietness is you and yourself and that, man. Too much thinking, too much self-reflecting and that, man. You know what I mean? I want to avoid my problems and my issues and that. You get me in that, man. Think I'm quiet, but now it's the completely overweight and that, bro. I told you, man. These guys, because who was it and that? I think it was what do you call it, Eric or whatever. Shout out Eric, long time viewer of the channel. And I was talking about how these guys were mentioning different types of artillery, and then he said, wait a minute, have these guys mentioned suppressors, and he said, nah, them man like to bang out loud and that, man. You know what I mean? Them man ain't on no stealth and dirt. Nah, come chew in that here. Yeah, that's them man style.
When a nigga wanna act up, nigga figure I'm quad. Then they look at my size, and they figure they can try me like a motherfucker won't swing back or something. Or even put a nine on my jacket and start dumping, fuck them. I think a nigga see us on the video and play a hate and say that we ain't true to what we say. But then again, when they see us on the street and play a hate, we bang them, fuck with brains.
That section right there, because the beat sounded like a person and that kind of like a ooh, sounded like a nice harmony, a nice melody or whatever. And then I don't even know, is that like a xylophone or balafon? I don't even know what that was, but there was some sort of xylophone, some sort, you know what I mean? That type of instrument and that, bro, near the end of the last two words or whatever. That was
I'm taking and start dumping, fuck them. I think a nigga see us on the video and play a hate and say that we ain't true to what we say. But then again, when they see us on the street and play a hate, we bang them, fuck with brains. But then we switch the subject and fuck with the clones that suck the thug dick. Run around foul, tell the people with stolen style. Motherfucker, we ain't never been to your town. It's all original.
yeah, that sounds like a xylophone or something, man. That sounds beautiful.
Bang them,
Right there.
fuck with brains. But then we switch the subject and fuck with the clones that suck the thug dick. Run around foul, tell the people with stolen style. Motherfucker, we ain't never been to your town. It's all original. When it's coming from the Cleveland criminal. So here we go. Gotta kill her, shut the fuck 'em on down. I should have killed her when I put the instrumental on. Why they wanna
And this is a fact though, bro, because obviously when rappers chat about, yo, I'm the original and all of that, bro, it's more like the style is kind of adapted to someone. You can say everyone takes inspiration from somewhere, like nothing is actually original and new or whatever, but a lot of artists, bro, it's more so like the persona and the personality and that, bro, but you can kind of find people that flowed like them and da. Obviously have your certain standouts, like if you say, who have some of the craziest flows in rap that no one else can do. You think ODB, you think Busta Rhymes and that, bro. You think Bone Thugs or whatever, but these guys really can say, bro, this is original and that, bro. Like, genuinely, like, no one's doing their style and that, fam. Also, when you hear someone doing their style, like they said, they're clone sucking. You know what I'm saying? And that, bro. And I don't like to say that because at the end of the day, people take inspiration for certain places. Not everyone's trying to steal you. You know what I mean? And that, bro. Because I'm a person, this channel even and that, bro. I can tell you where I've taken certain things and improved it. I'll never copy something like for like, but I'll see something and I'll be like, oh, how can I make that mine? You know what I mean? So yeah, everyone takes things from everywhere, but these guys right here are some of the few people within this what do you call it, creative space that they can say, you know what, we're actually fully original and that, man, and we don't copy no one. No carbon copies over here, baby.
Yo, got a gun, I should have buck 'em on down. I should have killed 'em when I put an instrumental on. Why they wanna sound like crazy, lazy, busy with the flesh? I'm so full of anguish. Got a style so cold, everybody and their mama wanna claim it, but they can't get the hang of it, yeah.
That's it.
Okay. Ready, let's come to kill it now. Ready, let it pound. Better not be so quick to test us. Ready, let's come to kill it now. Ready, let it pound. Beat it up, don't sleep when I step. Stone cut a choker, coughing off of they guns and a tummy. They shot a nigga straight to the temple, done a little bit simple to me. And nobody start suddenly feeling get held high. Instead of dropping a time on them time from time and again to the pick on the dome with the opponent to party every day. So say, and it's up as strong to the brain.
They pick him apart to the bone and that, bro. Like, just that simple. You know, like when you're eating fish or something, you pick the fish apart and that, bro. There's bones in it, there. So just them little connections in that, bro.
And it's up as strong to the break. I hop on the phone with the homies to see what's happening in the hood. Soldier niggas, they thug us, smugglers, go so deep in their own. With their own sex element. If you push, I stop to the things and gank them and leave them hanging. For the sake of a come again. Take it as it was when you lost it in the stick again. We let us shank them, thank them, fuck it, I thank them and hope for his blessing, cause shitty.
No, I'm sorry. Shout out to Audible Producky though, bro. Shout out to Audible Producky. That xylophone or whatever the hell that instrument is on that, man, the sprinkled in here and there, bro, is absolutely beautiful. Like, you notice it and then you don't notice it again until it comes back and you're like, oh shoot, you that ain't cold.
So deep in their own, with their own sex element. If you push, I stop to the things and gank them and leave them hanging. For the sake of a come again, take it as it was when you lost it in the stick again. We let us shank them, thank them, fuck it, I thank them and hope for his blessing, cause shit, he got sacrificed. My snatching a life in the midst of the dark and I split up with the quickness striking. Set a knife to the back of a player, hater, hit a thugger, they thought that I bruise easily. Come, they go to the spittle, spin the most of what goes around, comes around, but a mess. See, those hoes really wanna test us. To the chest, flesh, but poking this guess with the color changing a whole new motherfucking attitude. So quick to test us.
Like I said, I always say it every single reaction, bro. The tempo of speed in which they're changing, that is crazy to me. But going back to something that is said, bro, if you stab a backstabber in the back, is that all right? Is that cool in that, fam? You get what I'm trying to say? Because at the end of the day, they're a backstabber in that, fam. They're a player hater. You get what I'm trying to say in that, fam? So surely that's cool. Because normally the backstabber does the backstabbing. But now if you catch that backstabber off guard and stab that backstabber in the back and that, fam, surely that's fair game in that, fam. You get me? You got caught off guard in that, bro. Do your job better next time. You know what I'm saying? Because a player here is basically the same thing.
Striking, set a knife to the back of a player, hater, hit a thugger, they thought that I bruise easily. Come, they go to the spittle, spin the most of what goes around, comes around, but a mess. See, those hoes really wanna test us. To the chest, flesh, but poking this guess with the color changing a whole new motherfucking attitude.
That's flesh, book, pellet. Listen, man.
To the chest, flesh, but poking this guess with the color changing a whole new motherfucking attitude. So quick to test us. Ready, cause we'll come to kill it now. We'll kill your pound.
Nigga, let me in, double Glock and never about to change mine to the top of my aim and claim the game control. Finna reach a soul, creep a roll, put some pressure on these hoes that choke the poses for. Gotta let them know, got a nation of my niggas.
Word selection. Word selection.
Nigga, let me in, double Glock and never about to change mine to the top of my aim and claim the game control. Finna reach a soul, creep a roll, put some pressure on these hoes that choke the poses for. Gotta let them know, got a nation of my niggas on the back, me. Got another nation killing on these hoes.
Sorry, bro. That choke to poses foes gotta let me know. Like, bro, the word selection is disgusting in that, man. And this is what I'm saying, bro. Man think that it's even, nah, bro. It's not that hard. I always say it to people like that, bro. Like, bro, as an artist, especially if you're doing it flipping full time, bro, take an extra 20 minutes, 10 minutes, 30 minutes on a verse and that, bro. Like, this isn't that hard and that, bro. In terms of to make words roll off your tongue, all it is about is understanding your accent, understanding what words work well and pair well with your accent and that, bro, and then just sprinkling them all over your verses and all over the sentences, except for or just not at the end, basically, and that, bro, because it's boring. You know what I mean? Just sprinkle words in and out, bro. Things that work with your accent and that, bro. Understand your accent, understand your voice, and that's what these guys have done to the T and that, man. So when it comes to things like this and that, bro, words just naturally, organically roll off these guys' tongues, but then when they're also doing it purposefully and taking rhyming words and putting them all over the place and that, bro, extra crisp.
Gotta let 'em know. Got a nation of my niggas out to back me. Got another nation killers out to try to jack me. Exactly what the fuck you thought you was gon' prove. Try to take a St. Clair true, you lose, you lose. Nigga, I'ma tell you about this haters distraction. They down with the puff in the past and looking for some action. Facts and stacks, never my mission collapse. If you really want a thug, then you better pin these raps in there. I'ma give a little game in this world. Never my mission collapse. If you really want a thug, then you better pin these raps in there. I'ma give a little game in this world that we living in, and it really ain't free to me. You can get it how you take it, but the only way you make it, giving peace to the G.O.D. alone. And it really don't mean that the evil's gonna quit, because the haters gonna hate it, then the real is gonna flip. But I bet that after all of y'all fall, the fake is gonna perish in the fire dip. And you
Crazy. I literally even got into it. Well, actually, I wasn't a part of it and that, bro. Because even though I be talking hella, bro, in real life, bro, I'm a quiet guy, bro. Like, genuinely, bro. Even people at work say, yo, Njies, I've watched your videos, bro, and you're like completely different or whatever. That's just in certain places. Bro, if I have a battery, bro, at a certain point, I can't be bothered. And this was kind of like coming towards like the end of the night and that where I was been talking to this person, that person. Now, it's like, let me just be in my corner and do my thing or whatever. But my family got into like a deep conversation about God and all of that type of stuff and that, fam. And people that don't believe in God or question God or whatever always go to the question of, then why did he allow this war to happen and why did he allow this atrocity to happen and da. But even in the books and that, bro, it teaches you about trials and tribulations and that, bro. Like, these books ain't flipping, like, whatever religious book you want to talk about isn't all roses and daisies and swinging, you know what I mean? It's full of trials and tribulations and that, fam. You know what I'm saying? Even the people closest to the Most High and that, you get me? So even though you are praying and even though you're doing all these different things and that, man, at the end of the day, people have free will and that, man. And there's going to be the haters around, whether that's people in your own camp, in your family and that, bro. People that you may meet along the way, strangers, bro. People that are watching you if you are someone that put yourself out there now, a public figure. You get what I'm trying to say? But like, just because you pray to the Most High and move in the correct way, it doesn't now mean that you're flipping exempt, bro, from bad things happening to you. No, that is not how it works on that, bro. At the end of the day, we move in the best way that we can, in the best light that we can in that, fam. But you're not exempt from certain things happening to you as well in that, fam. You know what I mean?
it's gonna flip, but I bet that after all of y'all fall, the fake is gonna perish in the fire dip. And you know when I'm rolling, I'm equipped with the Ruger on my hip with the infrared beam. Man, I gladly put it on you from Atlanta, California, leaving all of y'all goners, if you know what I mean. Yeah, so quick to test us.
And this is what I'm saying in that, bro. Sometimes you may pray to God and you may feel like certain things aren't moving in a way that you want it to, even though you ask the Most High for something in that. And in those instances, you get me, depending on the situation, you know what I'm saying? Depending on the person and that, but you might have to get Shelly in that, man. You know what I mean? Just saying.
And you know
Just
when I'm
saying.
rolling, I'm equipped with the Ruger on my hip with the infrared beam. Man, I gladly put it on you from Atlanta, California, leaving all of y'all goners, if you know what I mean. Yeah, so quick to test us, jump off in the Lexus with KB. We gon' take a little journey around the world to see what we see. And y'all niggas coming with me, so come on.
Lately I've been hearing that the real niggas wanna bite them bomb.
I like that, and you're coming with me and that, man. Obviously, the people listening to this and that, fam, these guys are musicians, bro. They talk about their life and experiences that they've been through. So you're basically living through them and that, bro.
Like the bomb. Then the motherfucker say I'm wrong when I get down with mine from my 9 and blow. When shoot 'em up, yeah, it's trained to erupt, don't play a headshot. Anybody head turn the red song. Anybody.
I don't know, because he's so much slower, man. Like, wish he's so much slower than everyone else. Or if I'm actually remembering correctly, that if the verses actually got slower and slower in terms of tempo. I could be wrong though, because I feel like the person that went second had one of the fastest flows, if I'm not mistaken, and that, fam. You get me? But it seems like they've gone slower and slower still and slowed it down and taken their time.
Every time I see you on
Much
TV,
more
it makes me feel
as the
good.
songs progress.
Cause I know when we run up on you, you see we gotta get paid good. The nigga don't shit y'all for free. In this land of poverty, on the harmony. We hungry, so it's all about money. Give on a little bit of that evil money. Don't need, we gotta get paid good. The nigga don't shit y'all for free. In this land of poverty, on the harmony. We hungry, so it's all about money. Give on a little bit of that evil money. Don't
cadence
ever try
change,
shit.
melody
Fuck
change.
away, top of line in my opinion. Should I let him spin on all of y'all? Should I let my 20 spin on all y'all haters.
No, he's killing this. This is what you call walking a beat down and that, man. Walking the beat down and that. Chat to them.
Don't gather the fly shit. Fucking with the cleave, top of line in my opinion. Shoulda let him spin on all of y'all. Shoulda let my 20 spin on all y'all haters.
Listen to the soul.
Everything we write, I swear, it's all original. Niggas mad about it because we be all original. Okay.
Made it look still play to kill it now. We kill hip-hop. Better not be so quick to test us. Made it look still play to kill it now. We kill hip-hop. Better not be so quick to test us. Made it look still play to kill it now. We kill hip-hop. Better not be so quick to test us. Made it look still play to kill it now. We kill hip-hop. Better not be so quick to test us.
Bone Thugs deliver again, man. Hopefully you guys enjoyed that one. Shout out to Bone Thugs and that, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. It's your boy Njies. I'm gone in a bit.